So, back underground, and the first thing I want to investigate is what happened to D. I saw on the map that the name was changed to Beholder of Death. Wait, what? Hand over the twinned armor set? So this is D? Okay, once again. Maybe if I reload the area something will happen. I still cannot see in torrent, so I just have to run on my own. It's fine. My flail. My trusty old flail. And D is gone. Okay. Whatever happened, I am not sure, but I will return to Nokron and continue exploring it. Before I jump, however, I believe I have... yes, I do have enough items for one more level up. And yeah, this is where I can just jump off to the roof and keep exploring this area. Knight's Sacred Ground. Some rejuvenating balls. I like those. A rune arc. Sweet. Can I jump over there? I can, okay. Celestial Dew. Nothing here, and something fell. Okay, and there's nothing here, and I believe I can jump over to this one, which was closer than I would have liked. But I managed. Alright, and then I guess my way forward is here. That's not exactly where I wanted to land, but sure. I'll take it. Is this a sleep cloud? Put on some clothes, dang it. I respect the Elden Lord. That looks ominous. Butterflies. Okay then. I guess I need to make my way down slowly and methodically, of course. Or maybe I first need to make my way across and then find a way down. It's a big ball. Black wet blade. I'll investigate this. Nox Sorceress Crown. Quite a mouthful. A treasure chest with a mimic tear. Wow, so I can just duplicate myself? That's nuts. Well, not exactly duplicate myself. Hold on. Can I make my way over there somehow? Maybe one of these windows is a fake. No, I guess not. And maybe one of those windows is a fake. No? And no. Okay, then I guess down I go. I was going to say, this looks like the ball that was chasing me in Caelid, I think, and then also when I was exploring the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Ball. Alright, Site of Grace, and what appears to be a boss fight. In my humble opinion, which may of course be wrong. What is this place? There's only one of me is Elden Lord, only one of me is true. All of you guys are fake. There's only one of me who can take every single pathway possible and then fall like a dumbo. I'm not even sure why I'm collecting all of those. I guess I could use them for crafting, but maybe... Oh. That's Ascending Gate. I know, very perceptive of me. Before I take it, can I do anything here? I don't believe I can climb. I cannot summon Torrent. Oh, I can climb. There are stairs out in the open. You are not... Excuse you, I'm the Elden Lord. I became Elden Lord before arriving here. How dare you say that I am not destined to open that? Wow. Alright then. Huh? That's it? That's all there was. Well, since I'm here... Wow, I just whooped those guys now. I would say it's kind of sad, but no, it's actually kind of awesome. And once again, there are the flames that I can light. There's one over here. Okay, who? I'm the Elden Lord, you dull creatures. And I will not be punied by whatever you are. Okay, one at a time please, that way nobody gets their shit beaten out of them twice by accident, okay? I'm the Elden Lord and you need to wait to have an audience with me. Okay, one by one. Okay. So by the way, there are 6 pillars and 3 of them are lit. And since this place is marked on the map, I can't help but think that there's more to it. I just need to find the flames. Okay, there's one here. Okay. You let that out rather quickly. So there's the flame here. And there is the red wolf, which I could challenge. I'm not sure what that would grant me. Maybe some embarrassment if I fall. Which I shouldn't. There. Any key items? I don't think so. It was a group of enemies, so I restored my Crimson Flask charges, that's nice. Okay, I believe I see another lightable flame here. Okay, so I've lit 2 more of them. And if I return to the Hollowhorn grounds, there should be 5 out of 6 lit. Correct? Correct. Okay, so I just need to find 1 more in this location, which hopefully is not going to be too difficult to find, because I'm trying to speak so fast that I'm not even getting the words right. Power gathers somewhere in Horned Remains. So yeah. By the way, I did notice it, and I was just going towards it and trying to provide good enough commentary as I went, but I kind of failed, and then it was awkward. Anyway, Hollowhorn grounds. Okay, I suppose I'm underground. And a regal ancestor spirit. Okay, I think this calls for a roar. What did you do? Are you just trying to prolong your own demise because you know you cannot defeat me? Is that it? Is that what is happening here? The music is kind of nice. Calming, soothing. A regal ancestor spirit and a remembrance. Okay, nice. Oh, and here is the way to return, which I will. Which now, a moment of truth. In the meantime, between recording, editing, uploading and so on, I didn't have enough of Elden Ring, so I was playing as a different character, which in my journey there I noticed the flames here in these Hollowhorn grounds, and I found all of them. I found all of the flames, I lit all of the flames, sorry little one, and I wanted to see what happened if I did. And I ended up in a similar situation, one where I also reactivated the power at the Hollowhorn grounds. Then I just curious to see what it was. Did a very similar thing to one that I did now. I just followed the wherever that reactivated spirit. Well, I took it. I went forward with that, and I ended up at another set of well, another Regal cave. Regal? No, not Regal. Ancestral cave. And I managed to defeat the enemy there, even though I didn't have that powerful a weapon, a lot of healing. I managed to defeat that enemy, and I got an achievement for that, which unfortunately, if I had known that would result in an achievement, I would have waited. But in the end, unfortunately, what happened is I unlocked that achievement on my own. It wasn't documented. Yeah, unfortunately. Now, there's one more flame that I need to light, and I don't remember where it is. I guess I just need to explore the rest of the area. It's probably further to the north. Oh, and yeah, as that character I was also exploring Sea of the River, which made me realize that there is this little place over here. Which I can then climb, and it is also another sentient gate, which I, by the way, did not take. But it's also a good vantage point, so I can check if maybe, just maybe, I see a flame that I haven't lit. That one is lit, this one is lit, that one is lit, that one in the distance is also lit. Anyway, I will use the sending gate now, see where that takes me, then I will return to, I guess, the other... Okay, I guess I don't need to. I guess I was just brought here. I will return to exploring and seeing if there... Hold on a moment. Yeah, there is the flame, and I didn't want to go there. And this is where I fought over there, the Dragon King soldier. By the way, can I just warp he... Oops. I wanted to remove the beacon before warping. Didn't manage to do so. Either way, I will now quickly make my way to the last flame, which is over there, and I should probably take care of these enemies first. Including this archer right here. Right, and now the last flame is this way. So I will light it, and then I will return to the Hollowhorn grounds of Sea of the River to fight the enemy there. Wow, aren't you guys annoying? I guess I don't even have to defeat those. Anyway, After lighting all 8 flames in Siofra River, once again power gathers somewhere at Ancient Remains. No. I want to go here. And this way. And challenge this enemy. Which, once again, Ancestral Cave. Similarly to the Regal Spirit, except this one is just simply an Ancestor Spirit. Okay. Ancestral Follower Ashes. Right. So now I'm not sure if there's anything left for me in this area. The aqueduct, the river, Nokron and the Knight's Sacred Ground. So I will instead head to this place and see if I can somehow make my way forward from here, because if I'm not mistaken there's more to this area and I wish to see it. Okay, so there's nothing here. Then if I approach this place, yeah, there's a very clearly something down there as well. But the question is, how do I get there? Yeah, so this chest I've already opened and it contained a great grave glovewort. I think. No, I don't think I can just drop down here. I think I need to make my way through here and through here. So maybe I need to start from here, which is near the Bellum Highway. And this might be a drop and another boss fight. I mean, this area right here was a boss fight, so if this one doesn't have something, then I would be rather surprised. I guess I can return to this place where I remember there was I'm not even sure if I know the name of the enemy, if it's ever been spoken. The one that's hanging from the ceiling and throwing rocks. Yeah, I need to follow this path. sure if I can really do anything there. Yeah, here are some ants. These ones are not nearly as bad as the ones in Halictree. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, here's a place with those ants. Then it also connects to underground swamp of Aeonia. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So if I follow this corridor, whatever, don't face me when you're less annoying. Yeah, if I follow this corridor, oops. That then takes me to this area, which I believe I found some Aeonian butterflies here. And is there a chance that it somehow connects? Because this is beneath Liurnia. And I'm not sure if there would be a way for me to go there from Liurnia of the Lakes. Anyway, my goal is to return here and check if I can somehow make it to the other side. If not, that will be understandable. I hope I will be able to, but I don't remember if I was sooner. Wait, there's a site of grace that I missed here? Well, yeah, all palace ruins. There's that enemy. I don't exactly very well. A smoothing stone 3 that I missed somehow. And there's a merchant here, all the way here.
Well, divorce from one's trade does not...
Perfumer's cookbook. Yeah, I guess I can purchase this and this because why not? Key items that I'm never going to use. And then here, somehow, can I climb? I don't believe so, right? And there's nothing past this waterfall. Why do I even bother? Something that I think should absolutely be said is how amazing the strike damage is for these games. Like, so many enemies are resistant against slash, against pierce. Claimants harpoon, huh? Never heard of it. Yeah, so many enemies are resistant against slash, pierce, standard, but strike? Strike just seems to be universally good. And I cannot open the map to check it as long as this enemy lives. so I'm aiming to change that. And for the head, of course. There, sit. And now, here, right? This place, somehow, over there. Can I make my way there? Somehow. Some way. I cannot summon Torrent, so jumping up high distances is not really a possibility for me. I could climb there on that fallen pillar, but I first need to make my way on the to the other side, which I don't remember how I can, or if I can. And if I return here, I also don't believe there's another path that I could take. So yeah, there is totally something up there, and I could make my way there. I could also climb all the way there, and there's even an item. Oh goodness. But first I will need to somehow make my way up here. Wait. I briefly saw something on the map. There may be a way. I will go check. Alright, here's the deal. I'm not going to attack any of you until you attack me. So if you want to get whooped, you come say hi. If you don't, you just leave me be. Keep mind your own business. This looks promising. Very much so. The assets could have loaded a bit sooner, or the textures, the objects, but it's fine. I am not going to object. Okay, so I don't believe I've actually been here. Back when I was exploring the Ainsel River. And here I can jump over to get an item. A couple smithing stones 3. Alright, now moving on. I can follow this rock ledge. I can drop over here, which there may be something. And question, can I do anything else? Can I climb further up? What? Okay, and now what do you expect me to do? Because I'm here, I made it, right? I'm above the Hermit Merchant. Maybe it was just a way for melee players to deal with that environmental hazard? Possibly. Okay, now I'm going to go back a little bit. Hold on, why is only one of those lit? And can I light the others somehow? won't stay. Okay, so there is that rock ledge, well, multiple rock ledges, but I cannot climb further, so I must be able to start the location from here, which I honestly don't know how I can. It's here-ish? I don't know. So yeah, I start here, I then make my way down here, and I can either turn here to the entrance of Ainsel River, or follow this path, and then drop here and then explore this whole area, but at the moment, unfortunately, I do not know how I can do that. What I do know, however, is that I also want to make my way to the Night Sky Unceasing, as it's been something that's eluded me. Well, not exactly eluded, because I can go there. I was just putting it off. It's something that interests me, something that I want to go check and visit. Which is one of these two. Night Sky Unceasing, yes, and this one. The moment of truth. Was I correct? Is this... I was correct. This is the place I could see from Nokron and Siofra River. And I can summon Torrent here. Awesome. I guess it's just a one-way trip, but I can always return. Sorry. Here. Have a raisin. To raise your spirits. There's an enemy over there. Mottled necklace. Alright, I believe I already have a better version of it. And you are another Crucible Knight. Alright. I'll see if I can get that drop on you. I cannot. Okay. Hey! You knew where to stop. Good on you. The one back in Siofra Aqueduct. I didn't know. Okay, so I'm here. And that's pretty much it. For the one-way trip, I need to now return. I mean, that cannot be all. It cannot. There has to be more. I know I went down, but I can also go up. I can climb. And that should take me to another area. Right? Yeah, the area up there. I should be able... My disappointment is immeasurable and my days are ruined. I thought it would take me there. I thought I could then... I thought I could explore the whole thing. But no. Similarly to the crumbling farm Azula, it didn't drop me off there, it dropped me off at this tiny, a little chunk of land with a broken structure, a crucible knight, and a talisman that I already had a better version of. There's one thing I can do about this. I can express my anger. So, what do I do now? This I already know that I'm not going to make any progress from here, as I need to start from this way. Deeper depths, is there anything I may have missed here? I will go check just in case. Okay, so this is where I started. Then if I go here, yeah, there are all of those ants, which I guess I could now try to challenge, since I am much more powerful. Okay, so that's the giant tree, and I don't believe I can do anything about this. This is a... it's not even a small tree, it's just something. Can I climb it somehow? In some way? No. By the way, I like how I'm collecting materials, even though I like the... Oh right, there's that cave that I can try to get to. I don't have a lot of bolts though. So yeah, I guess I can try to clear out this area and then see if I can somehow make my way over there. Okay, we will not be doing that. We will not be doing that. Thank you very much. Here. Okay, that's a group of enemies done. Okay, this just goes there, which I don't think I want. Can I somehow get there? Yeah, I believe I can get here, but no further. And then here there are some more ants. Which I can take out without much trouble. Then I can return to this branch if I need to. How can I get up there? There seems to be an important item. It's over here. So there would need to be a way somehow through the rocks. I guess I can try to check. Okay, so hugging the right side now. Is there anything, any way that I could enter to exit on the other side? It appears low, or at least there's a cave. Bear that appears to be in a rather grumpy mood today. Not sure why that would be. Will treat the Elden Lord with more respect. Prince of Death's Assist? Like, what now? Greatly raises vitality. And it was eaten by a bear? Yeah, across the roots is the last site of grace I got. Oh, hello. What is this party and why wasn't I invited? Scarab. Oh. Somber Smithing Stone 6. Alright. But then how can I... questions that need answering. Let's see if I can get it all the way to 99. Okay, if I go to across the roots, I can no longer summon Torrent. Wait, there must be a way, right? Yeah, a way leading somewhere over there. Here. If I'd known you were there, I would have taken you out. Can I somehow go down now? Yeah, so there are the roots, there are those ends, and over there would be the cave that I want to go to. So I'm guessing the way in would be somewhere here. The way into this, and then... By the way, what's up with that? That's where the bear was. Is that right? Absolutely yes. Yeah, sorry, Torrent. My bad. Somber Smithing Stone 7. Some formic rocks, and is there a way to the other side? No. I will try that again. Hopefully get better results this time. Okay, once again, across the roots. that's the arena. Okay, how do I make my way over there? Yeah, I think that's how I dropped to the site of grace. Yeah, there's no way I can make it up here. There's just no way. My only way forward is down. Is that correct? I cannot just... No, that's too far. Maybe from this location? Okay, that appears to be an item I haven't looted. So maybe, just maybe I'm on the right track. Where's the cave? There's the cave. No, I cannot reach it. There's no way Torrent can jump that far, but there is a pretty good chance that this entrance right here will lead to where I want to go. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance. I just have to make my way through all of these ants. That's nice. Oops. Got stuck on the roof. I guess I could say it was the root cause of why I took the... Oh. Just in case. There are a lot of those. again, more Numen's runes and more rune arcs. Again, game just trying to be funny. As soon as my Braggart's roar ended, my extra defense wore off. I got jumped by ants and nearly lost. Nearly. And the moment of truth. The golden shiny item is Elden Stars. That is so satisfying. I'm not going to use it. What is this? Incantation. Creates a stream of golden shooting stars that assail the area. It requires 50 faith. Usable on swords and axes. Okay. Oh, and this one? Clayman's Harpoon. Spear pierce, impaling thrust. It has built-in magic damage. Harpoon with a tip made from a sharpened meteorite shard, wielded by the Clayman who infest dynastic remains. The blade emits a faint light and deals magic damage. And here, Ancestral Follower. Here is... oh, Preserving Balls. That would have been amazing back in Haligtree. Remembrance of the Recall Ancestor. Huh, summon consumes HP rather than FP. HP costs 660, oh lord. Physical or occult type Ashes of War. An additional affinity of poison, blood or occult. Whatever. And since I got the ashes, well, not ashes, the remembrance, I'm going to go see what I can get from that. Here. Winged Great Horn. Ancestral Spirit's Horn restores FP upon defeating enemies. And this one is a great axe with a Soul Stifler, Stifler, blah. Raise the Great Horn's wings to summon a soul-sapping miasma. Enemies in the affected area will temporarily suffer from a reduced defense. So not that great, I guess. But yeah, I suppose that's going to be it for this episode, and in the next one I guess I will pick one of the locations, most likely Limgrave, and I will hopefully clear the rest of it out, clear the enemies, and yeah, I guess I will be clearing out the enemies, the areas rather, one by one, so as I go. And after that, I guess I will start with the DLC, possibly. Oh. I don't know what I pressed. Anyway, that would be it. And how do I end the episode? I have finished so many episodes so many times, but now I've run out of things to say. Yeah, so try that again. That is going to be it for the exploration or the clearing of Nokron, Siofra, not entirely Ainzel, and Deeper Depths. More in the next one.